Test, test, test. 1, 2, 3. Let's see if this is coming in all right. Okay, I got the chat visible. Gonna launch the game. Let's get into it. Conan Exiles. Wonder if I've streamed this before. I don't think I have. I've played a lot of Conan Exiles, but I don't think I've streamed it on Twitch, at least not in recent memory. Now, I'm basically only going to stream it because this server is about to get shut down, and I spent a lot of time building a cool wizard's tower. And so I'm going to show it off. I'm going to do like a little house tour. It's going to be great. It's going to take a little while. My computer's kind of old, kind of slow. And so booting up Conan Exiles takes a very, very long time. I could have put it on the SSD, but I did not. Now, if it was on the SSD, it would load quite a bit faster. They recently added the Sorcery 3.0 update. And that was my main reason for getting back into it and building this base. Alright, getting there. Slowly but surely. I have to say I really enjoyed the update. 3.0 was refreshing with the addition of sorcery. It's always sword and sorcery, and I'm glad to finally get the other half of that dropping. And I hope they will continue to update it in the future. They've been releasing sort of civilization-based packs that included outfits and horse armors and things like that. Unique paints for your animals, and that was all well and good. But what if they released a pack that was like rare sorcery, and it contained a bunch of different spells or items that could produce spell-like effects? That would be interesting. I don't know. That might be a little too much pay to win. They do a lot of player versus player kind of competition on their regular servers. I tend to gravitate towards the more player versus environment servers where you're either doing like a role play heavy thing or you're with friends and just hanging out. Hopefully my audio levels are coming in all right. We're about there. Here comes the final bit of the load. Oh, it was a dirty trick. It reloaded. Load and reload. Load and reload. I'm a big fan of this game. It's got its flaws. In many ways, it is a typical survival game. But I love the setting. I love the sword and sorcery and the kind of enemies that you fight. It's a little bit more appealing than the more generic stuff like Rust. Rust didn't really appeal to me. It's like you're just running around, people running around with machine guns and whatnot. Alright. Now, I'm going to have to be careful here. And turn this off. Haha, okay. Now I can safely turn around. Uh, hmm. My character must have died somehow and gotten thrown all the way out here. Wonder how that's possible. Where did I log out? It's a mystery. I could have sworn I was in a safe location when I logged out, but I guess not. It hasn't finished loading yet. I don't have a door. Behold the appearing swoosh. You alright there? You were a man but a moment ago, and now you are a lady. Peculiar. Alright, so, anyway. This is my house. I'm going to start the tour out here in the front yard. Let's get some armor. Feeling kind of naked in these rags. Okay, got me some demon armor. Ho ho ho. Now, behind me is the Wizard's Tower. Behold its majesty. Oh boy, my inventory is just gone. Did I leave a corpse? Oh, look at that. Look at me all dead on the ground there. How unfortunate. But I'm well dressed. Okay, so now that I got my stuff back. Wizard Wand. Yeah. So what I've done here is I have built my altar and I've surrounded it with nice little skulls. I've got my my wolves in their Pictish armor, looking fancy. Over here I have my altar, the altar of Set, parked under the big bridge with the waterfall, very scenic. Got the volcano off in the distance there, the snowy mountain peaks. Anyway, this is Dina the Huntress. She's a T4. She's just sort of worshipping. I got this walkway here. I got my man, the Black Knight. He's actually a Liane, but I put him in some cool armor. Now, way out here on the water, I built my altar of Ymir, and I've got my little priest of Ymir, the high priest, doing her little pose, saying Ymir is great. And we got some Nords over there, and we got some Nords over behind that pillar, and they're all kind of bad neighbors, so I like to sacrifice them to my evil deities. Oh, look at those little ripples. I love that. That is really cool. Little waves. I never noticed that. Alright, over here I got my beater. So I can have him follow me, and I can swap to my beater, and I can say, hey dude, follow me over here. You following? Yeah, alright. So we can go over to this little Njord village and get us some blood. Hello, friend. Can I tell you about my god Set? What are you doing getting involved? You don't belong here.
Here will have your heart, Outlander.
I'm tired. Oh, he dodged us. Well, he dodged me. He didn't dodge you. Okay, so in this situation, I need to swap from this to that. And I can't take both of them, so you, my friend. Well, maybe I can come back for him. I don't know. I'll leave him there for now. In the meantime, I will take this guy. Haha, running away with your friend and you can't do nothing about it. I did that with 1/4 of my health bar. Amazing. Alright. You dressed? You got your tallywhacker covered there? Modesty is important. He's about to have a bad day. I'm going to sit here and sip my tea. Now, direct message to the developers. Please add a skip button so you don't have to sit here and watch this animation play out every single time. I like it. I like the animation. I think it's cool. It just takes a lot of time, and when you do it 100 times a day, it gets real old. Anyway, once you put away the dagger, you can, in theory, if you're hitting the right button, fill this with blood. Anyway, that's been my routine. Hang on. Hang on, hang on. Let's go back and see what happened with that fellow over there. I'm gonna bet he has disappeared. People in this game have a bad habit of vanishing on me. That was not the button. There we go. Chug chug. Hey, look at that. He's still here. You're coming with me, friend. Ah, the scenic environment. I haven't really showed off everything yet. We'll get there. Now, we actually have several sacrificial altars. At one point, we did a triple sacrifice. That was pretty cool. 3 players, each doing their own sacrifice at a different table all at the same time. I got a nice screenshot of that. So we got the altar to Zath to my right, the spider god. That would be the 3rd of our altars. And then, okay, bottle it up. Well, I guess I'll show this off. This is the skyscraper. The skyscraper is not very interesting to look at. I didn't build it, but I did detail it a little bit to try to improve its look. So you can see on the front here I added some statues. I think the statues add a little bit of character to what is otherwise a rather blocky skyscraper. Now, this place started as a humble abode. You could just sort of hang out here, have a nap. There was crafting in here. This was just a platform at one point, and all the little crafting benches were laid out on the platform. But since then, it got bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and now it is quite the show. So I'm going to take this elevator up to the top. We'll have a look. So down here you can see the crafting area where we do all of our crafting. We've got our naked Pict over there who does all the alchemy. We got a very nice named thrall down there making swords for us. Very nice swords. You'll notice here the upper deck hasn't really been developed very much. This is mostly just an empty for show kind of thing. There's no floors here. There's not really any need. It's way bigger than anybody could possibly need. And really all it is it goes all the way to the top, where you can have a scenic overlook. And just to be neighborly, I'll send this back down. So here it's getting to be nighttime and we can take a look at our terrain. Out there, the Nordheimer village, the volcano. Got the light from our world map and our altars down here. An altar I haven't shown off just yet. But this is the view I really wanted to show off. That's the view of my tower. Down there you can see the shore of the lake, the bridge, the other bridge, the village in the distance there. Very nice nighttime scene. Alright, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take a shortcut down. Alright. Here's the drunken pirate bitch. Now if I look in her inventory, she's got the bitch scent, a sword that reeks with an acidic scent, legendary cripple Wolfstorm. So yeah, she's the drunken pirate bitch. She does her little dance. She's got some absinthe. She's got a peg leg and a eye patch. She still has both her hands though, and her legendary sword there. Ah, what a beautiful night. Look at that. I'm gonna run up to the top of the tower. We're gonna do the quick run through, so you're not gonna see much on the way in. In the front door, up the stairs, in the middle, another staircase, to the left, another staircase. Then we're quickly going around to the other staircase, and this brings us to the upper deck. Yeah, there we go. That's the view. Look at that. Behold. In all of its bizarre glory. Does it serve a purpose? No. Does it look cool? Yes. This is what you call magical architecture. These are some sacred geometries going on here. We've got shapes within shapes within shapes. And we've got the light, the illumination. We've got the skulls of many sacrifices. If I do a little bit of climbing, we can even get up on top of this. You can see we've got an Aquilonian brazier. I really went with the Aquilonian style. This whole building is Aquilonian. I like the sculpture. It's sort of your Greco-Roman looking stuff. Very nice. Now, the way I built this is a little bit odd. You'll see that it's only connected here, but not here. And then it's like that going all the way around on each of the three sides. It's only actually connected on half of it, like on one side but not the other, because it's a weird arrangement that doesn't quite connect. but I like it. I was just trying to be artsy. Let's take a look at the beach down there. Alright, so going wide here, we've got the map. Buckaroo Banzai built that nice little Coliseum looking elevated platform for it to be on. We've got ballista for firing shots at the nearby Nord village over there. They don't like that very much. We give them a lot of flack, those Nords. Literally. Over there we got the altar to Derketo. If you want to get real slutty, you can go hang out at the altar of Derketo over there by our other slave wheel. That's how you get them. You put them on the slave wheel, and you abuse them a little bit, but then it's right next to the pleasure palace of Derketo, and it's like, hey, if you work for us, look what you have to look forward to. So, out there, you can see that we even have some other stuff going on in the back there that we haven't gotten to. We'll get to that. But let's do the tour of the tower itself as we get on into the morning light here. Getting on into the dawn. We're going to go back down the stairs here. Now, here we have what is essentially the throne. We got the Aquilonian chair. We got some nice lighting. We got all sorts of skulls. We've got windows, and these windows look down on the altar of Set, which was my starter religion, and the sacrifice altar, the path leading in here. So, if the Lord of the Manor, the Archwizard, wants to look down upon his domain, he has the windows to do so. Got a little spider parked in the back here, just hanging out, being cool under the stairs. Around the other side, we got that wolf hanging out. Wolf just chilling. In the middle, we've got sort of a triangular design with lighting on the interior, and this is illuminating this area quite nicely. You'll notice there's no lights on the ceiling or walls in here. There are a bunch in here to accentuate the throne, but not in here. This is all lit from the lights that are inside here, which gives it an interesting sort of half glow. And hopping down the stairs here, we've got a little forgotten bookshelf nooked into the corner there. I've got some Aquilonian wall torches. We've got a nice little view of the beach, looking out on the Nord village and the beach out here. And here's a legendary shield. This is parked right at the top of the staircase. I thought it looked pretty cool. This is basically like the bedroom. I've got some plants growing. I've got the Eye of the Watcher. I've got the Act of Violence. I've got an Acheronian spear. This is a Stygian spear. This is the Glimmer Moon and the Sword of Neruka. Here's a Pictish greatsword that I made. Got a cool fireplace. I put this skull right there in the fire, that decorative metal skull there. Over here we've got Star Metal War Axe, Star Metal Dagger, the Mordloon, that one's pretty cool looking. Here we've got some nice looking daggers, the dagger... What do we got here? We got Dragonbone, Kingslayer, and Misha's Bite. Those are pretty cool. Got the dancing girl, she's doing her thing. Yeah. My concubine just hanging out on the bed there. Just having a good time. Alright, so downstairs from the bedroom we've got a nice little altar of Set, you know, got to represent for the Setite cult. We've got a questionable cauldron full of eyeballs. Got another dancing girl. She's got some bongo drums and some incense, and she's standing right here at the thrall pot. So I imagine she hands out all of my thousands and thousands of pork rinds to the various thralls that are parked around. Keeps them fed and happy and does a little dance. Gives them a little jiggle. Keeps the thralls happy, you know? Over here, we've got the Orb of Nurgle if you don't like your looks. We've got the Thaumaturgy bench if you want to practice your sorcery. And I have just got so many spell pages. I just don't even know what to do with them now that I don't have any more spells to learn. Now, as a priestess of Set, you have to make human hearts into poison antidote. The Set antidote. And I have an entire chest full of Set antidote. And you have to make a whole lot of it so that you can get icons of zeal. And then you take those icons of zeal and you get religious upgrades of a sort. It's just like you end up with so much of it. I wish there was more to do with those. I don't know. It feels like a waste. Feels like there should be more that I can do with those, but there is not. Well, I was just carrying a mess of stuff, wasn't I? Give my girl a matching bongo drum right here. Yeah. Now you can bongo twice as hard, girl. Alright. So over here I do a little bit of recycling. Over here I've got my artisan bench where I craft. Fenris here, he's guarding the saddler's work table and my tinker's bench and my casting table. And here's where I do all of my alchemy and keep all my potion stash. Did you ever notice you just end up with 1,000 potions and you only end up like having like 3 stacks of potions in your inventory that you actually use, and all these ones that you just sort of throw in a chest and you never use them? It is like the pack rat's curse, the hoarder's obsession to just have it, to just have all of it. You just can't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Here in the stairwell, we got skulls for days. Look at all those skulls. We got plenty of food. This place is just packed with the good stuff. We got decorations. We do some cooking over here. I really like this little arrangement here. We got some decorative skulls. We got the cool little brazier in the middle, and we got 3 chests that surround it. This is decorated as my temple offering box, but I usually just put whatever tools I'm swapping in and out here. You know, like these armors, I'm not using them right now because I got the demon armor on, so I can stash them all in here for now. Over here, got my blacksmith. He's not as good as the one in the other building. I never found like a real good named blacksmith, so Baldy here, he's good enough. Got my bored little furnace worker. She's not doing a whole lot right now. She's got pink hair for some reason. That doesn't really match the times, but whatever. Got an armorer's bench. She's pretty good. She makes decent armors. I think like tier 3. I could get a better armor somewhere, but I have not upgraded that just yet. Now look at that, I actually missed a couple spots here. That's probably, I would hope, the only spots that I missed right there in the ceiling. Damn, how did I overlook that? Is there something on top of it? Yeah, it's the carpet. Look at that carpet, hiding these pieces from me. Well, I'll fix that at some point. I got the materials around the base somewhere. Alright, Beater, come with me. We're gonna go grab somebody. Ow. Ow. There we go. Okay, so let me swap back to my rope. We lucked out. This dude is a tier 3. I think that's about as good as it gets over here, unless a named thrall appears. He doesn't really have to be that fancy, because all I'm going to do is I'm going to bring him over here, and I'm going to throw him in a grave. Into an early grave, my friend. Okay. Wait a minute. Good lord. What seems to have gone wrong here? Did I break it? Fuck. Alright, well, I tried. I was gonna make a zombie. I couldn't. Priestess of Derketo. She's just waiting for it, you know what I mean? You know how Derketo do. Alright. Just gonna sit here and ponder. Ponder Derketo and wonder why my zombie did not appear. Do you know why I like Derketo? Because their symbol is a cat. Pleasure Palace of Derketo. Over here we have a War Rhino. These are very cool looking. They're a little bit unwieldy, but I like it. We can go for a little ride on Stampy here. Let's go say hello to this guy. Why, hello, my friend. How are you on this fine day? I'm getting some lag. I did have a storm in my area, so it's not surprising. Stampy. Please, get out of the way. I'm trying to have a moment here. He's cool looking. I like that. So on the approach here, we got the skyscraper, we got some animal pens over here to the right. My buddy Drassic's been going crazy with the statues, just making one of every single statue. Normally you pick a pose and you pick a material and you go with it, but he was like, nah fam, I'm gonna make all 9 of them. The thing I like about statues is that it's like a great reuse of asset. They get a rock, or like a clay-like rock pedestal piece of geometry, and then they just pose the figurine, a single frame pose of animation. You just intersect the 2 objects. You give it a single uniform material texture that is metal or bronze or iron or marble, you know, a material, and you just slap it on there and you make it a single thing and it's good to go. It's like a great, cheap, easy reuse of assets. I just wonder if maybe they should have made the swords also of the same material. I wonder about that. Like, would a sculptor actually put a sword in their hand, or would they sculpt a sword out of the material? I don't know. That's a tough one. I feel like they would sculpt it. So here we have the altar of Mitra, the sanctuary. We got like a little fountain of Mitra. Got a little statue of Zath with some eggs. It's all very well and good. My character's in bad shape. I'm gonna go drink some pond water. Glug glug. I'm going to eat this bug soup. You will eat the bugs and you will own nothing and you will be happy. That's what they say, right? Alright, so I got 14 human hearts. So I'm going to do a thing that I was waiting to do. I'm going to take these 14 human hearts that I got, and I'm going to take these other 47 human hearts that I got. I'm going to do a thing. Okay, so now, with 50 human hearts, I can craft the serpent stamped Kopesh. And then after that, this requires wood. Let me go grab some wood. Look at this lazy bum over here. Level 10 fighter, just taking a nap. Not standing at attention like the pikeman over here. He's a little twitchy though, you see that? Twitch. 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 Doesn't quite go back to base frame. And over here we got Aina the Lightheaded. I changed her name from Aina the Lighthearted to Aina the Lightheaded because she has the trait Angry Drunk. Your follower has brawn but a lower constitution due to excessive drinking. And I give her a lot of like alcohol beverages to drink while we're out in the cold environment. I don't think the thralls actually drink them, but it's just funny. It's just for the RP. Look at my badass level 20 horse over here. Is this rad or what? This is a shiny, shiny ride. Bump. Trample. Stomp. You can see I've leveled up several horses here. We got Dark Horse, we got White Stallion, we got Sleipnir. There, you can stop following me, horse. We got Turbo. We got an elephant. Mondarb. That's from the Wheel of Time. Land Mandragon's badass horse. Bear Arms. Got me a vault full of stuff. If we go up on top of the vault here, We got a teleportation platform. Hanuman's Grotto. North, a light to guide them home. Let's see, this goes to Buckaroo's place. Now that I've shown off my own house, I'll show off one of the other houses on this server. Let's see how crazy it gets. I like to do all my stuff legit. Like, I go out and I harvest the resources and I build my base up little by little over time. Bonsai totally gave me admin controls, so at any point I could have just given myself resources and it wouldn't have been a deal. It wouldn't have been an issue at all. Anyway, this is Bonsai's place. It's pretty stellar. He's not here to give the tour himself. But I'll show it off. Looks like we are in the jungle. Yeah, this is all the way out east. This isn't even the base I thought it was. Whoops. I haven't even been to this base. This one's cool. That's neat. Wall paint. I never got any wall paints. That's very cool. Oh, this is a good floor tile. I like that. I don't think I have that one. That might be in the Catan set. Dude, he's got some nice war paint on. He's got legendary helmet on. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. I've never even seen the undead horse. That is very cool. I like that a lot. Dude's got a horse on the roof for some reason. What's going on there? Black horse. Looking down on the beach. I have a base that is right over here on this little triangular bit that juts out right here. His base, south of that. So if I look over there, I actually built a ramp that goes up there to fight the gorillas, and the ramp runs all the way down that cliff and all the way down over there, and the base is just around that corner off in the distance there. I was doing runs where I was collecting all of the sunken gold doubloons that were out here in the bay, doing a little circuit going to all the treasure chests and taking all the gold because it's a rare resource in this game. Yeah, you really went with the pagoda motif here. This is kind of neat. I have to check out this building and see what he's got going on in here. Yo, that is a cool little altar he built. Oh, I like it. Greater Tiger. Fuck yeah, that's cool. He did the altar not once but twice. That's a lot of work there. Props for the effort. These Catan legionaries look like reptilians wearing some spaceman armor. Red Dragon Trophy. Yo, that's a big head to put on the wall. I need some strong ass nails for that. You just gonna sit here with this looming over you, breathing down the back of your neck? I'd be a bit creeped out. Also worried it might fall on me. I don't know about all that jazz. So he's got stairs. They go up here. Now, this railing looks a little on the dangerous side. You might hurt yourself going up the stairs if you have spikes. Just gonna smash that bottle on your floor. Hope you don't mind, bro. Why, hello there. Sranka Blacktooth. Ooh, he's got a nice thrall there. Tana Dreamwalk. Sranka Blacktooth again. There's two of you. That's interesting. Twin sisters, one here, one there. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. We got the dancing girls. Ah, she's got the nice haircut too. It doesn't get much better than that. That's what makes Conan Exiles superior to all the other survival games on the market. Now, if I had the nudity turned on, you'd appreciate it even more. Note, Acaronian. Yippee hee hee. Alright. Well, I like his little office. He's got some nice fishing trophies on the wall. You are what you eat. Dude's got a demon head on the wall. That's rad. Some cool ass war paint. Some very interesting red lighting going on. Oh, he's got one of those skulls too, decorative metal skull. Those are quite expensive to make. Catan, Catan, Catan. Yep, he likes this Catan set. I think that's what this whole thing is based on, the Catan set. Sort of Chinese themed. What do you got under the... hidden under the stairs? Ooh, Orb of Nurgle. The creepy stuff under the stairs. And this goes up here. Circle of Power. Oh, that's cool. So you do your Circle of Power rituals way up here on the rooftops. Here, I'll give you 40, and 40, and 30. I'll give you these in exchange for 1 blood and 10 demon blood. Under the stars, under the moon, I summon forth the demon. Hey, buddy. How it going? How it do? He's a cute one. Look at his face. Look at his cute little face. He's got tusks. He's got tusks. He's got claws. He's ready for battle. Yeah. Cool. Well, this is a very nice little pagoda house. I very much enjoy it. I think it's a well-made little structure. Now, initially, my intent was not to go here, though. What does he got? Let's go west. We'll take a look at the western base. Yeah, I think this is the one. Based on how hard I'm lagging, this is the big base. I always have trouble making nicely round structures. This one's not quite there. It's like a 2-1-2-1 pattern. So it's not perfectly round, but it's rounder than the building I got. I think like maybe this one, the interior circle, that's probably the roundest one. Cuz that's 1 by 1 by 1 as far as like the angle of the wall. They're all like a 15-degree angle. Yes, come with me, demon. Into the grand hall. Cinnamon, Lathandra, Nimbletail. Oh, wow. What are you wearing? That is an impressive outfit. Gold coins? Yeah. It appears to be gold coins. I don't think I've seen that outfit before. Buckaroo summoning circle. He's got some chests for his loot. You just stacked that thaumaturgy bench with books. Crates for his excess animal guts. Boy, that's really weird how that sticks through the floor. And this one over here too. I don't know about that. I feel like I would design that a little bit differently. Maybe I'd have a floor that isn't really accessible for all that to be in. That's like not a tall, like a too tall. Maybe just like a 1 tall undercroft that's got no access, so you never see these parts sticking out like that. You know, just keep them hidden underneath something. Buckaroo really likes this coloring too, this sort of cyan and magenta coloring. I find it repulsive. These colors, he puts it on everything. Just wow. I don't know. I had art teachers that would be like, why did you pick these colors? What was the color theory behind this? I don't know. It's not what I would go with. I'm fond of red and black. I like the edgy color combinations, or just black. Maybe an orange and black. Purple can be nice, but I like to mix purple with a blue. Like you get like a nice navy blue, and the purple elements would be like the highlight, the accentuation, and then like the navy blue is the more subtle base color. And then you keep all the colors in that cool range. Here it's kind of cool colors. Like you've got a purple and you've got a blue, but like this blue is way too bright. I don't know. It just doesn't jive. I feel like it's a bad mix. I'm not hating. I'm just throwing down some constructive criticism. Stained glass. I like the little sign. Lag. Buckaroo's got a nice greenhouse going here. He's got lots of plants. Now, one thing I would do differently is I would put this in a exterior area so that the sun can shine through the stained glass kind of windows, but he wanted an indoor one. That's fine. That's fine, I guess. Now, this is actually a structure he couldn't do anything about. That's just here. He had to build around it. And he probably had to cheat a little bit in order to build blocks literally underneath and through it. Because normally you'd get stuck here. You'd have this one, maybe this one, definitely not this one, definitely not that block, maybe this block, but it's precariously close to what you normally would not be able to build on. Is this a dead end down here? This is another player. He has a little setup here. Alright, Buckaroo went for a Spartan bed. Alright, Buckaroo. I left you a girlfriend right here. I hope you enjoy her. She's not very pretty, but she's very loyal and very giving in the bed. Now I'm going to get the hell out of here before she goes berserk and starts murdering things. Oh, we got the display racks. All of the many, many armors. Look upon their glorious blue and purpleness. The matching color scheme all the way down. Oh, oh. Well, almost all the way down the line. It starts to get normalized over here. Maybe he just hasn't made enough paint in order to color these ones yet. I do like this armor. This is a good one. Oh, this one's cool too. Vanner fur. Where the hell's the front door? Maybe I have to go upstairs for the front door. Now this. Majestic. I really, really like this here. I really like this entire entrance hall with the stained glass. This is a cathedral, and it is goddamn majestic. I really like it. These are cool. The multi-story aspect of it is cool. I'm gonna run up to this upper floor. Got a little balcony and overlook on the desert. Oops. Okay. Okay, come on. Work with me. His base is so huge, it lags my computer hard. There's not a whole lot going on up here, but it's very, very cool. Just look at that. taking a nap there. He doesn't nap in his bedroom, he naps out here. In the great expanse, the wide open.
Yasu.
Time to get crazy.
Both in Ari.
One Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi, 7 Mississippi, 8 Mississippi, 9 Mississippi, 10 Mississippi, 11 Mississippi, 12 Mississippi, 13 Mississippi, 14 Mississippi. Okay, so that bat demon lasts 15 seconds if you have slow fall on. That's a big if. That's interesting. That's actually the first time I've experimented with both of those spells being active at the same time, and you have to be pretty quick to cast and use them, because your slow fall will run out if you don't use them in quick succession, just like that. Normally, the bat demon runs out of stamina and stops carrying you within, I want to say, 5 or 6 seconds. However, if you do that slow fall spell first, maybe it reduces your weight, keeps the stamina from being spent at the rate it normally would be. I don't know. Whatever the reason, it really seems to make a difference. Back in my humble abode. I like my tower. I think it looks good. A shining wizard's tower. A beacon of light. It kind of seems like opposite of what the sorcery theme really is. I mean, you're doing human sacrifices, you're summoning demons, you're wearing demon armor, summoning demon horses. It's all very evil-ish. If you look into the Conan lore, there is sorcery that's, not as evil, and it usually revolves around entering the dream realm or astral traveling. Stuff with a certain element of plausible deniability. Like, if you think about, like, the Spanish Inquisition or, like, the witch trials, how sorcery is sort of an evil craft that requires dark sacrifices and tends to be frowned upon by people that are, normal, good folks that don't like having their neighbors kidnapped and having their hearts ripped out and stuff like that. So, I don't know. It's a cool looking tower. I'm going to run over here. And I have this dude follow me. we're gonna go take the elevator up. And we're gonna go across to another building here. Oh god, the lag. You're hurting me. Hurting me with the lag. I built all these stairs in here. I'm gonna go up and up and up and around. I gave up here though. I was like, nah. We don't really need all these. Are you serious? You're all the way over there? Man. Well, I guess we can wait a moment here and just enjoy the view. Nice lakeside view. Ah, look at it. The majestic tower. The top of it almost looks like some sort of satellite dish, shooting a signal off into space. For some reason, right in the middle of that lake, you're not allowed to build. Like, you can see where I stopped the bridge that goes out by the altar of Ymir, and it stops there because I was unable to build along the ground under the water beyond that point where the last column goes down. For some reason. Oh shit. Oh, well, that was unintentional. Hang on a second. Okay. Let's try this again. Rewind. So, over here we got a sideways elevator. It goes horizontally. It goes across to here. And then from here, you can go into this. Which isn't much. More decorative than anything else, I think. But kind of interesting. Sort of a scenic thing that we got going on here. The whole structure of it running across from here to here. Oh, that pop in. Let's fly by the tower. It's amazing I survived that fall. The one thing I don't like about the tower is its slight asymmetry. It looks really good and symmetrical from this angle here. Yeah, except for the windows possibly, but over around the front side of it here, like the opposite side of the symmetry's got the bridge coming out one side of it, which just really kind of throws off the balance of the whole structure. With this particular design, though, I couldn't really do anything else. If I had built it round, like the more perfectly round structure, I wouldn't have had as much space. Oh, here's another interesting thing. Like I said, I was unable to build along the bottom, and I actually hit that limit right here. You can see that limit is right here. You cannot build on the bottom beyond this point, and it intersects right here, and then it goes over this way. Fly over to the skyscraper. Now, I've got a couple other buildings that I built on this server here. This is the one. We got a sandstorm coming in. Oh yeah, we do. We're just gonna fly down through this village and right over to my house. So, here we've got the building. It's a little dark in here during a sandstorm. Pull out a torch, brighten it up a bit. Yeah, this place doesn't offer a whole lot of protection against a sandstorm, does it? It's kind of keeping it out, I guess. There are a lot of windows, though. I haven't fed these guys in a while, but it seems like they have enough human arms to keep them going for a bit. This was my first house. Early on, I could only find male dancers. So for all the ladies out there, enjoy. Here was my first thaumaturgy bench. Technically, originally I had it over here in this first building, my cute little shack. Now, my shack is more of a simple little barn for storage, not much to it, but this was my starter house. I had my first little altar of Set over here. Now that the weather's a little better, we can see the house. So this is just made out of basic flotsam, just a little square base, nothing too impressive. I built it right here so I could farm thralls from the cannibal Yagites over there. Fly over here and see my neighbor. Got another starter shack down the river here. I think this was my friend Jodab. He had a simple structure here. I think these were his over here. And we got this house over here. Now, architecturally, not too impressive. Looks a little bit unfinished, but he's got some dancers, he's got some things going on. Could be better, could be worse. Let's see, is that the south over there? Yeah, that looks like the desert. The vast desert of the south. And then, let's see, that's the wall over there. Alright. I'm gonna fly this way, past Broken Bridge. We're gonna do the aerial view, soaring over the world. My stamina's low. It's amazing that it still requires stamina. Is there a way to fix that? There we go. No sprint cost. Now we're moving. Just flying along at the speed of sound. Try to brighten it up a little bit. Alright, so once we get upriver from these guys, there's not a whole lot going on this server. We only had a few really active players. So this is mostly just open territory, really. And the server will soon be shut down. Tower of the Bat over on the right. Now, I thought there was another house somewhere in here. I don't see it. I will fly in this direction. Now, way out to the northwest, there's another building that I built. It just takes a bit to get there. And by the time we get there, it'll be daytime. Out here we got the plains off behind that mountain. Over here we got the big towers, the broken bridge. What a landmark. That bridge covers most of the map. And the end of the game is hidden right up on this platform right here. I wonder if this altar even works. That was a bug with the 3.0 update. Like all of the important structures kind of didn't really work or didn't appear. I feel like maybe it's supposed to be here, and this is just a statue that's behind it. But you're supposed to break your bracelet at an altar there, and that ends the game. Order Black Knight to move. No.
Bonded one, you have come to the farmlands that give sustenance to our great empire. See the bounteous crops that bloom and blossom. If you have been assigned to such duty, be glad. Your days will be spent working the earth in sunshine and light. This is a good land, fertile and giving. If you are simply passing through, Bonded one, do not despair. We have other tasks for you.
Like being a skelly man, guarding an undead city forever. Fun tasks like that. Now, I'm going to point out that of this whole map, I would say this section here is one of the most unflattering. The point where this green land intersects with the nasty desert is kinda sloppy. Kinda sloppy.
Do you see this place, Bonded one? It was once a haven for your people. We lived harmoniously before the great betrayal. Was it fated that our two peoples would go to war? I like to think, Bonded one, that we are wiser than that. But humankind, it seems, cannot avoid conflict. My people do not like change. So look upon these ruins, human. Understand what once was is now gone. The war will continue until there is a victor, and the victor will always be the one who was right all along.
There just doesn't seem to be a whole lot of rhyme or reason as to why it's green on the one side and just desert on the other. Not too sure on that. If you're real good at climbing, you can actually climb these towers. You can't go inside the building, but you can climb the tower itself. I wonder why these are uneven. And if you do climb the towers, look what you find. A Stygian spear, iron bar, thick leather, all sorts of goodies. And in order to get that one chest, you have to climb all the way up here. And it is a mighty climb. Look at these people. Ah, damn it. I wasn't quick enough. Wasn't quick enough. And we're back. Let's get that corpse back. Okay, now that I got my goodies back, I'll get dressed. Okay, so this is the medium armor I like to wear normally. Nice red and black color scheme. I think it looks pretty good. Alright, so this time I'm going to do one of these, and I'm going to do one of these. I don't know what demigod does. Alright, how fast do I go at 100? Pretty fast. Or times 10, I should say. Alright, times 100. I don't think times 100 actually works. I'm pretty quick, but it doesn't feel like I'm going 100 times. What about 3 times? It's probably somewhat limited by my hardware. Normally I'd ride a horse out here. I'm just kind of cheating through it just to get around. I can't wait to get to a point where video games are able to do like faster movement. There seems to be like a real bottleneck of how much content you can like load into memory at any one time. Like, I would like to be able to very quickly move across this terrain, but it can only load so much, and it only lets me move so fast. Like, normal, fast, normal, fast. And that's it. What I need is an ultra fast setting. You wanna go? You wanna go?
Someone's coming.
You wanna go?
Steel and sparks. Death to the outlander.
That was cool. They wiped them out. Decimated. That was crazy. Ouch. That looked like it hurt. Oh, I can go above the storm. That's kind of funky. Oh, and the storm is over. Gamma 1 point. The Nordheimer archer that survived. I like how things just levitate next to you. Om, om. Well, that's a neat looking structure. Doesn't do anything, but I like it. Ah, here we are, finally. So, this is my building. Let's zoom right on in. Alright, so I built this bridge that goes across here. And I got like a little spot in here where I can put some items. Just a little shack. Little awning to get out from under the rain here. But then, we got the stairs. The stairs go up. And up. And here we got like a little ledge you can stand on. Overlook. The stairs, they go up. And they hit this little plateau. And then the stairs go up to here. And they hit this little plateau. And then the stairs go up. And they hit this little plateau. And around it goes. And we get up to this level here. And we've got a diving board. And just a little place to hang out. It's not even like a bed up here. You just throw down a bedroll and rest. Have some food, hang out. But when you're ready to go, you just run right off and you do a little dive down into the water below. I like it. I like it a lot. I built this and I don't really ever use it. It serves no purpose, no function. It's just like a architectural oddity that I like because it's a spiral. It's like a tree house. Just, you know, built on a rock instead of a tree. From here we got the lake. The lake runs north. Now, many a time I've been on a server and I would have a base, and that base would be right here in this general location. Not this first one, maybe, because this one has that broken tower. This one's kind of annoying because there's a broken tower and there's like a really nasty wolf right here.